Florian Wirtz to Liverpool, ladies and gentlemen. Ornstein Bomba. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss all the things related to Florian Wirtz. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Please do make sure you guys are liking the video. Do make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Everyone, please hit the like button. Everyone, please subscribe. Let's look at the news first. What did David Ornstein actually say? As you guys can see on the tweet, David Ornstein right here. Liverpool make contact with Florian Wirtz's camp to express interest in signing playmaker. The wording here I feel like is very important. If he leaves Bayer Leverkusen and is keen on moving to England. I think the reason why he says to express interest, it's like there's a reason why he's using that terminology. I'm going to get to it in a second. Liverpool Football Club admiration long-standing but unclear whether the 22-year-old plans to exit Bayer Leverkusen or Germany. Now, the reason why he says or Germany is obviously, as we all know, as we've all seen the reports, Florian Wirtz has been one of the guys that, you know, have been linked to Bayern Munich consistently. I think the Wirtz to Bayern Munich thing has been a thing for like the longest time. Like this has been one of the things that has been discussed in social media, has been discussed by transfer, news pages, has been discussed by everyone. So I think that's something that we have to keep in mind. And then in reverse, we got Ornstein versus Sky Cave right here, because Sky Cave comes out and says Liverpool are not working on a deal to get Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen at the moment. They did not meet the player in England yesterday. He's a player they've been aware of for some time, and in the event of there being any prospect of him wanting to move to England, they would be interested. As things stand, the indications appear to be that he wants to remain in Germany, whether by staying at Bayer Leverkusen or moving to Bayern Munich. Liverpool will continue to monitor the situation. Now, low-key, and I don't know if you guys are noticing this or not, low-key, they're not really saying two different things. Ornstein is simply saying that there is interest in Florian Wirtz if he decides to leave Germany, and Cave is just saying the same exact thing. Now, as we saw yesterday, the breaking news was Manchester City have met with Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz to Manchester City. He has met Khaldoon. He has met, the City representatives. They have spoken, blah, 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 blah. And then come today, all of a sudden, Liverpool are part of this whole equation. So we don't know exactly what's going on. But he has been linked to Bayern Munich for a while as well, so we can never rule them out. And we know, listen, there are plenty of examples in history. Neuer, Tony Kroos, other like German players always, Podolski, Klose, blah, blah, blah. They always want to play for Bayern Munich. Because I feel like the difference between England and Germany is in Germany, there's really like one gigantic club, and like there are other clubs that are a bit better, some mediocre, some small, blah blah blah, etc. Like obviously the second biggest club is probably Borussia Dortmund, but even then we have seen players move from Dortmund, even like Götze and others, move from Dortmund to Bayern Munich. So I think this is something that we have to keep in mind, because I do feel like German players dream of playing for Bayern Munich, and this is not something that I can deny. However, I like the fact that we are on the table. Because why shouldn't we be on the table? If Florian Wirtz says, I'm okay with leaving Germany, I want to leave Bayer Leverkusen, I want to, explore something different, I want to play in the English Premier League, which we cannot deny. No one can sit up here and deny the allure of the English Premier League, the attraction of the English Premier League, the fact that there are people who dream to play Premier League football. There is nothing wrong with acknowledging that. There is nothing wrong with admitting that. It's actually a genuine thing, as we all know. So, listen, here's the thing. If you tell me right now, if I had to bet something on it, I obviously don't bet because I'm Muslim. Do not bet, guys. It ruins people's lives. But if I had to, I don't know, give up something for it, I would probably say Bayern Munich is where he's going to end up. But it shows interest that we are looking at a player in that position. Why? Because Liverpool Football Club have also been linked to Xavi Simons. As you guys know, we have also been linked to Ryan Cherki. I like the fact that we're looking at a playmaker. So let's just talk about Wirtz and generally as well. The fact that Liverpool Football Club are looking at a playmaker is massive news. The reason why that's massive news is the game against PSG, the game against Newcastle. If an opposition team puts 3 players on Mo and he doesn't really create for us, the playmaking is kind of dead. So we do need a playmaker. We do need someone who can create chances. And Florian Wirtz this season not only creates chances, also scores goals. He has 22 GA in 30 games in the Bundesliga. I think he's got about 7 GA in 9 Champions League games. So he's very active in terms of creation. He's very active in terms of goal scoring. He's a constant goal scoring threat as well. You know, he has a good shot on him. So I do think Wirtz would be an absolutely unbelievable signing for Liverpool Football Club if it were come to fruition. Do I think it will happen? In my honest opinion, probably not. Probably not. However, the fact that we're looking at someone in the number 10 position, I think is very interesting because it shows that we are genuinely interested in a playmaker, which I think is massively important. If Florian Wirtz does decide to leave Germany, I think we need to pounce because this is a absolute unreal talent. And I think at Liverpool Football Club under Arne Slot, playing with the likes of Mo, Virgil, and others like McAllister and etc., I think he could develop to be one of the best in the world in his position, if not the best in the world in his position. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Tell me your thoughts on this Florian Wirtz situation. Like and subscribe.